Let's talk about the Harpoon anti-ship missile. It's American-made, been around for over 40 years, and is in use by around 30 countries around the world, some of which have sent or have pledged to send Harpoons from their inventory to Ukraine. In the 1960s, the concept for this weapon system came about as an anti-submarine missile. I guess some folks would call these whales. And how do you kill a whale? With a harpoon. I'm not sure if that's totally accurate or just a good story as to how the Harpoon got its name, but either way, they moved away from specific anti-submarine missiles and the Harpoon became a general anti-ship missile. Harpoon missiles might not be anything new, but they have gone through some upgrades over the years. Current versions can be fired from surface vessels, submarines, launchers on land, or even from aircraft overhead. The missile can reach speeds in excess of 500 miles an hour, and most have a range of about 130 kilometers, but if it's air launched, that's out past 200 kilometers. After launch, the Harpoon drops down to just a couple feet above water, where it skims the surface en route to its target, using active homing radar to find the electronic signature put out by large naval vessels at sea. Now, traveling low across the water helps the missile to avoid detection, but it also gives it a higher likelihood of striking its target. I'll show you why. Now, it's said that ships can't outrun or outmaneuver a Harpoon missile. But imagine it was coming in at an angle like this from above, at 500 miles an hour. If that ship just turns a little bit at the last second, technically the missile could miss. But coming in from sea level, there's a lot of target area. I mean, the missile's homing in on the electronic signature of the ship, so even if it turns at the last second, there's still a lot of room for error to score a direct hit. There are countermeasures for anti-ship missiles, and the easiest is for the ship to not be detected in the first place, which is a tough ask given the electronic signature put off by modern naval vessels. Most ships have on board the ability to shoot down missiles or throw out decoys to veer the missile off track, but Harpoons are cheap, like $1.5 million each, which isn't much compared to the cost of a large warship. So shooting one or two out of the air is pretty impressive, but if they're fired in a volley of 4, 6, or more, that's going to be a challenge.